Hey guys, so we're back here in Riley's kitchen once again, talking about one of my favorite recipes, a recipe my mom's been making since before I was born, a recipe from the annals of Atchison High School in Kansas, their home economics course.
Yes.
We are making you the famed Paul Bunyan burger. A little deviation on something fun you can do with leftovers, extra stuff you have around the house, or whatever have you. So I'm going to teach you how to make this right off the bat. Firstly, you're going to need tomato sauce or pizza sauce, spaghetti sauce, or pizza sauce, I should say. You're going to need ground beef, about 1.5 pounds, enough cheddar cheese slices to cover the Paul Bunyan burgers. You're going to need a loaf of either French or Italian bread. And then finally, you're going to need at least 2 tomatoes that you can slice very thinly. Optional items are, of course, things like pickles and jalapenos, things like that. You could even, really, in theory, you could add sports peppers or something like it too.
Green pepper.
Green pepper, exactly. The sky's the limit on this one, guys, but I'm going to give you the basic recipe because, keep it simple. You do what you like, but do try this recipe. So first off, you're going to take your loaf of French bread or Italian bread. You're going to slice it lengthwise, open it up. That's going to go in the oven for about 5 minutes at around 350 degrees. Just enough to get it crispy because you don't want it to, when you add the pizza sauce or spaghetti sauce, if you don't have it crispy, it's going to be soggy. So you'll add on, you get that bread all nice and toasty, take it out, add the tomato sauce. You're going to gently put it on that bread. Next up, you're going to take that meat and brown it in a pan right here on the stovetop. That you're going to crumple that up with Lipton's onion soup powder. You could use any type of onion soup powder, but it has to be the powder, otherwise it will be too wet. It'll make it too moist and it'll get weird. Next up, you're going to take that meat, once it's all nice and browned, put it on top of the sauced bread. Next up, you're going to top it with those thinly sliced tomato slices. I personally don't like tomato slices on mine, so I tend to leave that out. However, that is an integral part of the recipe. Next, you're going to top it with slices of cheddar cheese. You're going to put that all together, pop it back in the oven at 350, just long enough for the actual cheese to start to melt. It doesn't need to get golden or anything like that. It just needs to start melting because the bread's already toasted. If you do toast it too long, it will start to become too crisp and it'll burn. So be very gentle with it and just watch it very closely. Easy recipe, and of course, like I said, you can add other stuff. Green peppers, bell peppers, jalapenos. You can add Frank's Red Hot, of course. And you can also add things like pickles as well to make it a little more like a traditional burger. The skies are the limit, guys. Try the recipe out and see what you think of it. I would do a practical thing, but this would be like a 30-minute video if I did it from start to finish. So I'm giving you the basics. Oh, and those temps and times are all, those temps are all in imperial units. So you may need to convert them if you're looking at. For our European viewers, you will need to convert them, unless of course you can operate with non-metric units. Anyways, guys, I have the finished Paul Bunyan burger right here. Let's give it a try. This was, of course, made earlier. Let's see how it is. Nice and crisp. But it's missing something. A little Frank's Red Hot to seal the deal, guys. Just a tiny bit. This is, of course, not traditional to the recipe. However, let's see how it tastes. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, the Frank's Red Hot Nashville, not a bad combo on that. That's really good. And of course, guys, you can sub out any of the ingredients. It won't technically be a Paul Bunyan burger anymore. However, you can. You could sub out the meat for chicken or something else if you'd prefer. Sub out the cheese with whatever you like. Heck, you could take out the tomato sauce and put in nacho cheese if you really wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, that's just my 2 cents, guys. Paul Bunyan burgers, try them out. I think you're gonna love them. I know I do. Easy recipe that you can probably make in, what would you say, Mom, under an hour from start to finish? And feed
30 minutes probably.
About 30 minutes. And you feed 4 or 5 people fairly well with that. That's a dinner that's gonna stick with you. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Try it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Heck, tell me if you've heard of this recipe before, because this was kind of a... I mentioned this recipe for many, many years, and nobody ever knows what the heck I'm talking about. So let me hear what you have to say. We'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you for watching.